Game 2 against Prodigy. Prodigy red. This game is supposed to start here at 4, but this court is actually running ahead. So I haven't got a good look at Prodigy red. I'm not sure if we played this team before in the past. See a lot of these clubs back and forth. I've known the name Prodigy, but as far as whether we played them or not, I have no clue. We do a couple of years of United and all these teams kind of run together. There's another team called Wave, and we've played a few Wave teams over the course of the season. Don't believe we have played a Prodigy this year. I know we've seen them, feels like in other years. Yeah, I have not seen one. Sorry, just doing a quick scan through. A Wave team United did lose to in 3 back in March. And then I believe we played a different Wave team as well, if I'm not mistaken. No Prodigy. So this will be the first time we've seen this team for sure. And likely a different version for the Wave as well. We'll see. All right. Just watching the warm up, the girls warming up. They don't look terrible. They don't look great either. So could be, not sure what we'll have as far as a mixed bag from Prodigy. Sometimes you get into these hitting lineups and you'll see just a really strong hitter from that other side of the court. Number 23 and their middle, so number 14, maybe the 2 players to watch out for. I think 16 as well. So if they are going to hit, they have one outside hitter. It does look like very strong, maybe a weaker second outside hitter. At least one, maybe 2 good middle, and then the right side I've not seen a lot out of. Just now joining us for game 2. Injury bug still, it's kind of a story, it's been a story of all season. Zoe's still out. She's going to be at least out this tournament. We don't know about the next. I don't believe she's been cleared to be full participation in all kind of jumping activities, even for a practice, let alone a tournament. So still waiting for her to be 100%, or at least close to it, before she can come back, at least get a doctor clear where she's able to get out on the court without risk of further injury and pain and all that, right? So just not there yet. We will have Eva going through surgery next week, so she'll be out on her knee. And Anna out with a stress fracture. And I would probably say Ava, definitely not 100%. She played okay, you can tell. She's dealing with some foot strain. No break, no fracture in the foot, but still not quite right for Ava as well. Fun times. Aviana from the Freeze team was able to play for United. She did good. She came in, she got some kills for us. Like to see her contribute for this whole weekend. So. So you'll be filling in for Anna on the outside. Their team also dealing with the injury bug. I've never seen, what's the age that they're dealing with? These girls have played a lot of volleyball. So typically if you are in the 8th grade, these girls are freshmen for the most part. Some younger, like JoJo technically is a sophomore, but she's a very young sophomore. Riley actually is very much a young freshman, but she's on the wrong side of the birthday. She has to play on the 15. Not so young that she can qualify for the 14s team, which is good anyway. She plays with her 8th group, so it's good. But if you're playing, typically if you're playing as like a freshman year, you go through a lot of volleyball. Play up typically on your high school team, so you're playing the high school season. Then it's your last 8th grade year, playing all of that. You're coming off club season before that, so you go from 7th grade summer club into high school as an 8th grader, into middle school, and then into club. So you really didn't get a break. So they went through a big year, and then of course high school as a freshman. They did get a break, middle school as freshmen, but still when you talk about in the span of about 2 years, a lot of volleyball for these girls, not a lot of time off. Seeing some overuse injuries potentially, especially when you talk about stress fracture, knee issues, so forth. All right, we're underway. We're going to start off with United with the ball serving. Haley will kick the things off. And we're in action for game 2. Good serve handled by Prodigy. They won't make it over in 3 though, and that is a point for United. Ball just never made its way over the net. Back over to United. Point United 1-0. Haley will serve the ball again for United. Good serve. Good pass. Setter does get the ball to the back row hitter. Haley under it means a help ball for ball 2. That one mishandled, and that goes into the net. Point for Prodigy. 1-1. Side out. United awaiting the serve from, I really can't see her jersey number, so Librero for Prodigy. Riley there with the pass. Haley will set the ball to Riley on the outside. Nice dig by Librero. Tip ball back over for United. United back on the road. First ball by Haley gets a free ball back over for United. Set will go to the middle hitter. And again, we saw their stronger hitter being in the middle. Ava with a block. Ava with the ball over. Still in play. Outside hit. Doesn't find for Prodigy. But it does hit the rafters. The low ceiling. Not doing United any favors on that one, and that's a point for Prodigy, 1-2. Riley there on the service lead. Set will go to Riley. There's a free ball. Is that one really not an outside position? Tip ball played by United. Ball goes into the ceiling, and that is a point for Prodigy, 1-3. Two seating balls though. Usually you see that from the other team, the traveling team. United practices in this facility as an ace going to stretch that lead out even further. It's now 1-4. Librero with another serve. Good serve, Riley. Unable to get a clean pass. That'll be a point for Prodigy's now, 1-5. Riley will stop the bleeding with a hit and a kill from the outside. Point United 2-5. Amy with the serve and an ace. Point United 3-5. 2 quick points Get United back into this one after trailing by 4. 1-5 is now 3-5. 80 will serve the ball again for United. Another serve, good serve. Strong serve by 80. Ball is passed around by Prodigy. Eva there. Set to go back to Eva. Eva with a hit. Nice dig by LeBron. Ball is still in play, and that will land in 3 for United. It's now 4-5. Viviana will serve again for United. That one goes into the net, and that's a point and a side out, 4-6. 4-6, 2-point lead for Prodigy here in set 1 and game 2. Number 12 serving the ball to United. You have JoJo, Harper, and Eva in the backcourt awaiting the serve. Your hitters are Clara and Riley. Mishandled serve receive from United leads to an ace for Prodigy. 4-7. Number 12 will be serving. Short serve. Ball is tipped around, and that's a point for United. They're going to call a double. Actually a lift. Side out. 5-7. Eva at the line serving for United. 5-7. Good pass from number 5 off the serve from Eva. Tip ball back over to United. United under it. Able to get the ball to Clara. Clara on the outside. Niall kills. The ball still in play. Hit on the middle. I got it. Don't worry about that. That'd be a kill for Prodigy. 5-8. Set the Clara. Clara will tip the ball over. Played by Prodigy. A little swing on that one. Outside hitter will swing though. That's going to be out of bounds. Good position for United on that one. That was a nice kill from Prodigy. Just didn't land. Riley at the line. 2-point lead for Prodigy. 6-8. Riley serve. Good serve. LaBelle there. Set will go to the right side hitter. That'll be a kill. No point for United on that one. 6-9. 3 points now for Prodigy. They lead this one. United back in action. Tip ball. Misdirection for Ava. Doesn't land. Good defense from Prodigy. Here from the outside. Will score. It's now 6-10. 6-10. 4-point lead. Prodigy serving to United. Number 23. Outside hitter for Prodigy. Set will go to Clara. Clara will tip it over the block. Doesn't land. Set to go to the middle hitter. Tip ball doesn't land either. United on the attack. Eva will get a good work in the back row, but a nice dig by Prodigy. Outside hitter blocked. Somehow got it over in 3. Looked like a point for United. They're going to call in the nets on United. That is a point for Prodigy. Coach doesn't like what she's seeing. She's going to call a timeout. 5-point lead. Prodigy up. Their largest lead since leading early, 5-1. United just not able to play the cleanest ball here in set 2 against Prodigy. That's reflected on the scoreboard. Outside hitter number 23. She's serving the ball. She's actually looks pretty good from the outside for Prodigy. And then they have number 14, middle hitter, also had a good look as far as hitters go. I would also say the back row is playing pretty solid for Prodigy. United has had a couple of good looks on the back defense. Doesn't look terrible. Again, good dig. Number 12 able to get that one somehow. It was a great hit from Clara. That doesn't land. Ball still in action. Throw from the middle, number 14 on cue. Great look from number 14. Able to crush the ball for a point to kill against United. United had a couple of plays on that. Clara had a really good look on the outside. Probably her best hit of the day. And that somehow pulled off the shoelaces by number 12 in that back row. She's playing pretty good. United tried to get in front of the outside hitter. Got a ball hand on the ball for a block, but it goes out of bounds off United. 13-6. Free ball back over off the service save. United not able to get into their offense either there. And that's a point for United. I believe. Not sure what the call was. Kind of was looking off where the actual violation was, but it's a point for United nonetheless. All right. Player serve and play. Bounced around the rafters. Prodigy able to get it back over the net. Nice hit from Ava to get a point for United. 8-6. Oh, 8-14. Number 6, Clara will serve the ball for United after trailing by 6 here in set 1. Nice ace for Clara. Really good serve. Got a good touch on the ball right now. Probably just need to get the ball to Clara as much as possible. She's got some really good swings. Most of them not landing. I mean, you got to give Prodigy a little props and credit for playing pretty good defense. That one does it though on the serve, and that's an ace. LeBron not with a clean pass. Free ball will make its way back over to United. United should be able to attack. Able to send it over in 3. The outside hitter gets the ball around Ava on the block, and that's a point for Prodigy. Number 15, 6-point lead. Substitution player to step off. Adderley back onto the court. Eva, Riley, and Adderley awaiting the serve from number 14. That one will go into the rafters, and that's a point for Prodigy. 9-16. 16. That one out of bounds. Point United. 6-point lead with Ava serving 10-16. Ball clips the net on the serve. Prodigy unable to recover. Be an ace for Ava. Actually, not technically an ace, sorry. We did bounce around between 2 players, and that is a point for United. Pass from Prodigy, 16-11. Better pass off the serve from Ava. Ball is hit. United not able to get it over there in 3, and that is a point for Prodigy, 17-11. 6-point lead for Prodigy here in set 1, game 2. Harper on the court. She's in the backcourt with Adderley. You can tell Ava's just not 100%. United watches that one drop on the court, and that's another point for Prodigy, 18-11. Number 5 with the serve. Riley there. Set will go to Aviana with the kill. And the point for United. 12-18. Riley back around. Haley back around in the rotation. Everybody has served. Third, second. Here in set 2. Good serve. Not the best pass. Free ball will get over to United. United should be able to attack. Leave a good swing. Good defense by Prodigy there. Nice swing. This one goes out of bounds, and that's a point for United. No tip on that one. Leads to a point. After hitting there from Prodigy. He'll serve again, 13-18. Another serve from Haley. A clean pass. Sutter will get the ball to the back row. Navarro will hit it out of bounds. That is a point for United. 18-14. Haley back again with another serve. Her third here. Second time around. Good serve. Long pass. Sutter will dump it. Played by United. Ava will tip it over inside Eva. Outside hitter will get blocked by Eva. Prodigy's almost got it back over there. That should have been an easy point, but almost a good rally there. Well, lucky for United, it does fall. That's a point for United. 15-18. Another serve from Haley. An ace. Back within two. It's been a while since these girls have been within range of a win here, so now within two, 16-18. Another serve from Haley, better pass. Sutter will get a good set to the outside hitter. Tip blocked by Ava and Riley. I believe that was a joint effort on that one, 17-18. Timeout. 1 point game. United falling back in, trying to keep this one from slipping away. They're able to at least make a game of set one here. Trailing by 17-18. Better play from United. Just getting the ball clean has made the difference here in the last 5 points. I'd like to keep this going. Try to get back in front of Prodigy. We're here in the bottom third of this set. It has been Prodigy in control for the majority of this set so far. They'll want to try to ice Haley at the serving line. 17-18. Both teams back on the court. We're back underway. Waiting the whistle from the ref. Here we go. That one, timeout worked as the ball does sail on Haley out of bounds. 17-19, 2-point lead for Prodigy. United will wait for serve. They try to find which direction the ball went. The ball there with the serve to United. Adelaide will get the second ball. Riley will not get the third over. That one will be a point for Prodigy. First one to 20 goes to Prodigy. They lead 20-17. Navarro still serving the ball to United. Riley works, good pass. Haley get the set to 80 on the right side. Tips the ball over the block. Ball over in three from Prodigy. Set will go back to 80. This time on the outside. This one goes into the net, and that's a point for Prodigy. Haley only leading by four. 21-17. Out of the timeout, 4 straight points for Prodigy. United back into a bit of a hole. They'll have to find a way to dig out of it. Riley will look on the outside. That one sails on Riley. The ball goes out of bounds. And point for Prodigy. 22-17. 5-point lead. Prodigy leading three. Eva with a hit and a kill. Good swing by Eva. Gets United back in the point scoring mode after dropping 4 quick ones to Prodigy. Still trail by 4. Ivy with the serve here in set one. Set and push the outside hitter. They get a good look, and that's a kill. And a point for Prodigy. Back to a side out. Back to a 5-point lead. 23-18. Prodigy leading 2. Close out set one here in game 2. 23-18. Number 12 off the line for Prodigy with the serve. Watch that one drop right on the line for a point. Line ref says Out of bounds. No says I. That is a point for Prodigy. 24-18. Set point here in set 1, game 2 for Prodigy. 18-24. Short serve goes long over the net for United. Long pass off the serve. That'll do set 1 as the block falls on United's side of the court. Prodigy a winner, 25-18. They pull away at the end. United made a game out of it. Got pretty close. 18-17. Just all Prodigy from then on. Timeout was called. We got the girls back on the momentum side of the swing. They were able to close it out and run. Went on a 7-1 run to close out set 1. All right, as far as what I can tell from Prodigy, if I'm trying to understand how United can win, I don't think you really need to try to don't overplay. Don't make mistakes on silly things like serve receive. You're not going to get strong serving out of Prodigy. What I do see is they're all around pretty solid, really good on defense. Player had some really good hits from the outside, but Prodigy just able to pull out. And we're able to defend a lot of what United was trying to bring to them. You can tell Ava's not 100%. Like to get the middles. I mean, the best attack right now from the middle position, middle hitters. We have Aviana on the court. She has great moments where it looks like a really strong kill, but then you'll see a few go into the net. Like to be on the plus side of the 50-50 for her swing from the outside, filling in for Anna. Claire just needs to keep swinging. Eventually some of those will drop. Number 23, their strongest as far as an outside hitter. And number 14 as well for Prodigy. They're two strong hitters on the other side of the court. Number 12 is also good on defense. Number 13, their outside hitter, or 23, I'm sorry, also strong at the serving line. Librero's pretty good too on defense. Sometimes teams or clubs will try to hide their weakest DS with a Librero jersey just because the other team won't serve to them, and you can sub them in and out really fast. Case for Prodigy, she's a good libero in that backcourt. All right, we got both teams on the court. We'll have to go through the lineup, make sure everything looks good. Libero for Prodigy is subbed in, and same for United. We're underway. Kick things off with Prodigy serving to United, 0-0. Libero for Prodigy serving. Third ball off the serve receive. United able to get it over a 3. Played by Prodigy. Middle hitter gets a home on it. United got a block. Got it up in the air. Aviana with a swing. And a kill and a point for United. Aviana getting the point down. And that would be a 1-0 start to set 2. Andy will be serving the ball. Sorry, Adelie will sub in as a Librero. Serves the ball over the net. Ball's pushed to the outside hitters. Good swing. When we kind of called it in between sets, their best outside hitter, number 23, give her a clean look. She will put the ball down with some speed. United unable to get under it for a dig. point of the kill for number 23 for Prodigy, 1-1. Harper there on the service lead. Haley will set to Clara. Clara with a great look. And it's blocked out of bounds. Point United on the side out. Good look from Clara. Probably out of system a little bit as that set. Haley was able to get a clean pass, so kind of did most that she could with the set. Clara, great swing out of it. Block was there, the ball just goes out of bounds. Eva with the serve. Set will go to number 23, actually from the middle. Blocked by United. JoJo with the pass. Ava with the hit. No kill. Ball is dumped across the net. Riley will swing at it from the right side. Ball still in play, and the Raptors doing United a favor. Get the points. Now 2-1. Eva will serve again for United. 3-1. 2-point lead here in set 2. Prodigy a winner in set 1. Nice serve, good pass. Ball's tipped over. United will try to get a swing. Carroll gets a look. I think that's going to go into the net. Regardless if it was a block, it would have been on United's side of the court. Points for Prodigy side out, 3-2. Number 11 serving to United. Riley, JoJo, and Eva in the backcourt awaiting number 11 serve. Eva there, set will go to Clara. Clara will just get a free ball. Haley was backpedaling off that set. Tip ball goes in the middle of the court. JoJo tried to get a pancake on it, just didn't get the ball high enough for a second play on the ball. And that's a point for Prodigy, back tied 3-3. Good try from JoJo on that one. She able to get under it. Just no close enough. Haley with a quick set off of a very fast pass on the service lead. Ball tipped back over. Should be a better attack this time from United. They're going to call United in the net. Prodigy points. They lead now, 4-3. Ball is served. Either there, set will go to Riley. Riley will tip the ball. That is a point for Prodigy. Ball served. Riley there. Haley will set it. Get it to Clara. Clara will tip it over the block. That will land at the point for United. They're going to call that onto the court, and the point for United, 4-5. Riley serving the ball for United. Trailing by 1. Trailing the set count by 1. Here in set 2. Back underway. Riley serve over the net. Played by the LaBelle. Pass to go to the right side. Number 23 over on the right side this time. Doesn't land. Clara with a look from the outside for United. And the kill. The point from Clara lands. Mentioned that in the break between the sets. Clara just needs to keep swinging some of those low. Eventually get the points. Riley back again. Serving the ball for United. Here's second. LaBelle there with the pass. Not a clean set to the outside. Just a free ball back over to United. United should have a clean attack here. Ava tries to get the ball in the middle of the court. Good defense from Prodigy. Back on the attack. This time to the outside. Clara with a great look again. Ball bounced around in the rafters. There's United a point off a tough dig. Got the ball up. Clara with the points. United back in the lead. 6-5. 6-5, Riley serving for United. Ace in your face. Good timing on the ace from Riley, 7-5, 2-point lead. 2-point lead now. Riley serving again, 7-5. Pass from LaBelle doesn't land. Middle hitter will get the ball, hold on it. Haley will chase off the block from Ava. Ava Clara will hit the ball, but sends it out of bounds. And that's a point for Prodigy. Side out after a little bit of a run by United. Now, everybody's favorite score, 6-7. All right, Clara puts the ball over. Played by Prodigy. Set will go to the outside hitter. What a good swing. JoJo will get to it. That was a difficult ball for JoJo. Probably should have help by there. 7-7 if that one lands. That was a difficult play. She almost got there. 7-7 tie game. Either there, off the serve receive. Set will go to Clara on the outside. Good look from Clara. That's a point off the kill from United. Good look. Nice swing by Clara. Gets a point on the kill. 8-7 side out. Adriana back on the court. Clara will serve the ball for United. One game. Clara serve. And the ball. Actually, a bad pass. Actually, too long on the pass. Gives to the net. That's an ace for Clara. 9-7. After 2 points. Another good serve by Clara. That one had a lot of movement on the float serve. Prodigy able to get under it though and get the ball over. Three more attacks. Eva will get a back row attempt. Good dig by the libero. They're going to call Eva reaching over the net on that one. Point for Prodigy. (9-8). There on the serve. Maybe will tip the ball over, played by Prodigy. Free ball back over in 3 to United from Prodigy. Set will go back to the back row. That one goes out of bounds on Eva. I'm not sure she was ready for that one. 9-9. 9-9. 10-9. Prodigy now with the lead. They lead by 1. Timeout United. Coach will want to talk things over after leading early on. Now trailing for the first time here in set 2. A couple of errors on the last few exchanges gave points to Prodigy. See if United can clean that up. Starting to see some things develop though for United. More attacks are landing than what they probably were in the first set. Definitely the difference on why we're a little bit closer here in set 2. United looking to try to force 3 sets here, trailing by 1 now. Got some work to go as Ava will get a tip ball onto the court and a point for United. Side out. Good job by Adriana. 10-10. Harper will come on. She'll serve for Ava. 10-10. Good serve by Harper. Great look by number 16. We haven't seen her hit from the outside. That was a clean look. She's usually playing the middle. She came from the outside on that one on the attack. A good look. Point. Tough kill against United. Long pass off the service. Ball goes over in 1. Ball back over to United in 3. Set goes to Avey. She's blocked. She'll get the ball back into play, back over the net. And then middle hitter with a swing for Prodigy doesn't land. Good dig by Riley. Back over to Avey. Avey will tip the ball. Ball is played by the DS. Still in action as the outside hitter get a swing and Adams unable to get in front of that one. And that rally go in favor of Prodigy Red 10-12. Number 5, serving the ball to United. That'll be right in bounds. United watching that one drop. That's an ace. Prodigy with their largest lead here in set 2, now lead 13-10. Another serve, rally there, set will go to 80, 80 will get a hit into the net. You can always see when she's going to hit it into the net, if she gets too high on top of the ball. So when she's too high on the ball, then you can tell that it goes straight down. You want to be on top of the ball as an outside hitter. Another ace for Prodigy, gets another point, 15-10. You want to be on top of the ball, but sometimes you can be too much on top of the ball, and that's what we see. When she misses, it's usually that scenario. There's another ace from Prodigy, and United in a hole now by 6. 10-16. Eva will come onto the court. Puts it back over. Blue ball back over. United still not able to get on top of this serving. And the 6 will get a swing. Riley there off the block. Doesn't land. Eva will send the ball over. Tip ball doesn't land for United. Long pass. Eva able to capitalize. Point United 11-16. 11-16. Haley back around for her second serve here. Serve from Haley will get an ace. 12-16. Let's go, Haley. 12-16, 4-point lead. Haley serving the ball again. She's trying to go for a short serve. It didn't land. That's a point for Prodigy. That one clips the net. Top of the tape, goes back on United's side. 12-17, 5-point lead. Libero for Prodigy, serving the ball to United. Adderley there with the pass. Haley with the set over to Riley on the outside. Ball clips the net, rolls on Prodigy's side. They're going to play it. Outside hitter, we're going to look on the kill. That one, no good attempt from United. Lands in the hole in the back court. Good kill from number 23 in good position. Back row kill leads to a point for Prodigy, 18-12. The ball again serving her second now after this exchange here in set 2. Ball is hit at the pass off the serve receive into the bleachers, and that'll be another point for Prodigy, another ace. Too many aces here. Serve exchange has not been very good here in the last few points for United. Short serve. Haley will set Eva, and the ball will make its way back over to United in 2. Eva will get another attempt. Another dig by number 23. 23 will tip the ball. Haley will get under the tip. And that will land on the line and point for United. 13-19, a 6-point lead. And Adderley, number 10, serving the ball for United. 13-19. Serve. Passed around by Prodigy over in 3 ball to United. Eva with a great swing. A good build by Prodigy. It was a good swing, some hard enough swing where the ball went off into the rafters off the Prodigy back row. Play on the bid. Rattle around. Point United. Prodigy unable to get the ball back over in 3. Adderley with the serve. Clean pass. Actually, not a clean pass on the service. A long pass into the net. Point United. 19-15. 4-point game. Adderley will serve again. Serving there leads to a point for Prodigy. 15-20. Prodigy leading 5 points to close out set 2. They are a winner in set 1. United trailing by 5, looking to try to even things up. It's got a lot of work to go. They will watch that one wisely go out of bounds. It's now 16-20 for Prince. separate these two teams side out. Eva serving the ball for United. Good serve from Eva. Will be an ace. Not done yet. Trailing by 3 still. 17-20. Eva will serve again. Save on Eva. That'll go out of bounds. Another serve in there leads to another point. Back to 4. 21-17. United trails by 4. Prodigy leading 4. Another ace. Serving errors and aces not in United's favor because they call a timeout. They trail by 5. Watching that one land inbounds. Point for Prodigy. All right, timeout. United trailing. This one's been close. In fact, United led for the first half of this. Here in late stages, it's been Prodigy back to where they were in that first set. Eva was just flying in the lead. United still trying to find a way back into this one. They've got a lot of work done. 3 points to close out the match. United will wait to serve from number 11. Both teams on the court. We're ready to go. Ball is in play. Riley with the pass. Long over the net. Ball over and 1. Outside hitter number 23. The center's out of bounds. 22-18. 4 points. 22-18, side out, Riley serving for United. No ace for Riley, ball over, but it wasn't clean play. Kill, they did a kill. Ball clipped the net, rolled over, Point United, 19-22. Another serve, short serve, not fooling Prodigy, set with a middle hitter, tip ball land in the middle of the court. Marshmallow into the campfire point and the kill for Prodigy over the block. 4 points separate these two teams, 23-19. Here in set 2, Prodigy in command with the serve. Long pass off the serve receive. A little difficult ball for Prodigy, though. Ball does make its way over. United on the attack player with the hit from the outside. Good dig by number 12. Ball rattling around in the rafters again. I think that's the second time it happened to her. Like a strong hit from Clara. Ball bounced around off a good. Reached the point for United, 23-20. Serve into the net, another serve in there, another point. That is now 24-20. Match point for Prodigy. Still live, still going, as a serve in there from Prodigy will do a favor for United. Harper will come onto the court for Ava. Should be serving 24-21. Harper serve, a good one. Prodigy will play it. Number 14 with a hit. Indiana there. The set will go back to on the outside. She'll tip the ball, and that'll be a double touch by number 16. They're still playing volleyball here. 22-24. Harper serving again. Ball is in play. Free ball back over in 3. United on the attack. Set will go to Eve on the slide. Does not land as Prodigy will get the ball over. That's a free ball. Set will go to Ava. She will chip it while still in play by Prodigy. Free ball back over, 3 for Team United. Another slide for the rebound. And it's just off. I think Haley pushed that one a little bit too far out of bounds, and that is a point for Prodigy. That'll do it. Game over. Win 2. Prodigy a winner. 25-22. All right, we'll be back after about an hour. This court is still running way ahead of schedule, so probably more, it's supposed to be a 6 o'clock game, likely more 5:30.